Hey Pier Youth, it's Samantha, and today we're going to be going over Esther 7. And if you haven't already read it, I suggest you stop this video for now, go and read Esther 7, and then come back and watch this video. So just a quick overview on Esther 7. So far, there's been a lot going on in this book of Esther, and in chapter 7, we find ourselves at the feast that Queen Esther threw for the king and Haman. And now King Ahasuerus asked Queen Esther what is she wanted with this feast, because he just sensed, I think he sensed that there is something that she really wanted with this feast, and there was, because she had just found out about all this going on about her people, and that they were going to be executed and all this horrible stuff. And so she then told King Ahasuerus about all of this that she'd heard from Mordecai, and even told King Ahasuerus that she was a Jew, and he asked her where she learned this information from, and she pointed to Haman, and that was kind of the reason why she invited Haman, because she wanted the king to know that this is the man that you trusted to be your right-hand man, to that he's the one that has put out this. And so when King Ahasuerus heard about this, he became so enraged, because he just couldn't believe that that he trusted so much would do something like this, and because he really truly loved Queen Esther. And so he went away and he went to the gardens, and just to kind of process what had happened. And while back at the feast, Haman had been begging for his life now to Queen Esther, because he didn't want to die. And when King Ahasuerus returned, he basically saw Haman in a roundabout way kind of assaulting the queen, and which just added to everything that was already going on with all these accusations against him. So he immediately called his people and said, take him away. And one of his eunuchs, I think is what it's called, Harbana, had said that Haman had built these gallows for Mordecai, and they were never used. And so King Ahasuerus basically said, use those, hang him on his own gallows, and they did. And after this was all done, the king basically, his anger then decreased, and everything kind of calmed down basically after all this. So basically, one of the biggest things that I got out of this is that Queen Esther, she must have been so nervous going up to the king and telling him, and even going in front of Haman and accusing him of all these things that he was doing against her people, and explaining on how she was a Jew too, and it must have been very nerve-wracking to do this. But what's really cool is that she didn't let that fear stop her. She trusted in the Lord so much to guide her and to give her the strength to deliver this news to the king. And so it says in Psalm 91:2 that it says, I will say to the Lord, my refuge and my fortress, my God in whom I trust. This basically means that the Lord continues to be our refuge and our fortress in times of uncertainty and distress, which is kind of what we're going through right now with this virus and everything, and all the uncertainty and all the cancellations of plans and everything that's going on. It can be so easy to be discouraged and to kind of lose sight of what's where our true strength can come, and that's from Jesus. And I don't know about you, but I definitely know that during this time with all this uncertainty and stress, like, it can be hard to get caught up into it. But it's so great that we have a God that is walking through all of this with us, that we're not alone, that we have a God that truly loves us. And so Esther trusted God and sat in the wait till God's plan was ready to go into motion, because she had to do a lot of waiting. She had to wait to be queen. She had to wait to get the king and Haman together and to do this feast, and yeah, and a lot of waiting. And these times may not be the easiest to go through, and we may be doing a lot of waiting because we don't really know when this is going to end. But know that God is always with you, and to run to him and seek after him, and because he's the only one that can give you true rest, true peace, and true strength. I hope you have a blessed day.